Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be exploring Edinburgh. We're gonna head into the Dynamic Earth Centre first before we start hiking Arthur's Seat. We're about to head up to one of Edinburgh's most famous sites, which is Arthur's Seat, and the hike takes about an hour, so we'll see you guys up there. The view is actually so spectacular and it's super windy. We are about halfway there and the view, the sand in my eyes. We are about halfway there and the view looks so good and we're not even at the top. Okay, I wouldn't say this hike is leisurely, but I wouldn't say it's the hardest thing ever, but we're going to start walking the Royal Mile now. We're at Canongate Kirkyard now and there's such pretty flowers on bloom and you can see the old Royal High School hill from here and the views are like sand in my eyes. Ready for day 2. Close by to the pantry there's this road called Circus Lane and we're gonna check it out now. It's supposed to be super picturesque. We've arrived at the Royal Botanic Gardens and we're heading in through the east side, so let's go check it out. Also, side note, the greenhouses are closed for renovation. I'm not sure until when, but I'm sure the rest of the garden will still be super beautiful to look at and entrance is free.
All I know it can't be done. I'm only asking once, would you let me take a minute of your time? You might just be surprised with where it gets you. All I know I'm in it for the ride.
We are currently on a Chinese mountain trek and they've built Chinese style pagodas here and there's a waterfall. There's a huge building called the John Hope Gateway. There's a botanic garden shop to buy really cute garden things and flowers, and also the toilets are there and there's a cafe upstairs. Now we are going to proceed to going to the second half of the Royal Botanic Gardens. The Royal Botanic Gardens is a perfect place to just walk around, enjoy the scenery, and also just be one with nature. There are lots of benches scattered around the park, so you could just sit here and read a book whilst enjoying all the flowers that are blooming.
You called me early morning, it was up, babe. You was out late last night.
If you climb up all the way to Leith House, you'll be able to see the view of the Edinburgh skyline, and you can see some of the really famous buildings and also the castles on a clear day.
I don't wanna fight on that.
Right behind me is Scott's Monument, which you can go check out as well. It's right in the city centre, so it's just one of those places where you can just visit whilst walking around the town. Our next stop for today is Calton Hill, way over there. Let's go! We've arrived at Calton Hill. Let's go check it out. Edinburgh is a really hilly city, so bring comfortable shoes because you're going to have to walk up tons of stairs. Look at the views, and there's more monuments all around this area. It's really nice up here. You get to see Edinburgh Castle all the way down there. What's really cool about Calton Hill is that you get 360 views all around. There's also a place called The Lookout up here where you can dine with 360 views, and it's in this building here. If you have some time, I would suggest checking it out.
I know my name.
We're currently at Edinburgh Castle and it's recommended that you buy tickets online because apparently they sell out during peak times. It costs $19.50 per person and we just booked it online, which is pretty simple. Let's go. We're gonna check out the Scottish crown jewels in the Royal Palace now, but you can't film in there, so I can't take any pictures or videos. Let's head into St. Giles Cathedral.
Another sequel about to land.
Oh, look at this. The absolute best when light shines through the stained glass windows. You can see it, it's so colourful. And yeah, the space is really pretty as well. I feel like St. Giles Cathedral is one of the nicest ones we've been to, just because like the sunlight's streaming through all the stained glass windows, and it kind of feels really gothic as well, right? Edinburgh is a really hilly city. There's a farmers market every Saturday at Castle Terrace, so we're gonna go check it out now. Castle Terrace is where you can see this view of the castle, and it's really pretty. But I wonder what goodies they have here. They've got a variety of produce at the Edinburgh Farmers Market. We saw some homemade sausage rolls, local whiskey, fruits and vegetables, desserts. Homemade sausage roll. That's sausage roll. Hey. They have hot sauce. They just had loads of different things. I guess everything you will find in a farmer's market, plus a lot of local selection. So do check it out if you're here on a Saturday. We're walking through Prince Street Gardens now, where you get a great view of the castle again. And it's just a really nice place to come and relax on a sunny day.
It is.
There's lots of benches around the area. There's a fountain and lots of green areas as well for you to just sit down and chill. There's a bit where there's lots of flowers as well, so I recommend that you check it out once you're done with Edinburgh Castle or after. Also, if you haven't already realized, our trip's itinerary is not the most optimal. We've been like jumping here and there throughout Edinburgh because we wanted to do all the outdoor things first because we weren't sure if the weather was going to hold up. So we haven't planned the most optimal route, but hopefully this video gives you an idea of all the things that you can do in Edinburgh. Might not be the same order, but yeah. The Parish Church of St. Cuthbert. Desserts. Now let's head to our next stop, which is Holyrood House. We are now at Holyrood House. We bought some tickets online. It was $19.50. If you bought it the day before, it would be £18. Also on entry they give you a free audio guide so you can learn the history about this place. Let's go check it out.
This is where I should belong, inside a simple song.
Let's head into the Scottish National Gallery.
Beyond the brink of time, I will love you till I die. On shaky grounds, you could never understand. The way I am is not what it seems.
It's freezing cold outside, so we're gonna go check out the National Museum of Scotland to learn a bit more about the history of Edinburgh. Let's head in. Based on the outside of the building, I did not expect the inside to look like this. It's so bright and open, and it's just so cool. Entrance is free, and there's tons of floors for you to check out with different exhibitions around. We are about to go for an underground vault ghost tour with whiskey, and we got our headsets ready and we're doing it with Mercat, and it cost us £25 each, but it had really good reviews, so we're hoping it'll be great. We'll let you know what we think after the tour. We just finished the underground vaults tour with Mercat, and our guide Neve was so good. I admit the tour is a little bit more gruesome than I thought it would be, and the stories were really scary, but I thought she did such a good job at storytelling. And then at the end we just had some whiskey and she told more creepy stories about Edinburgh, and yeah, it was like a good 2 hour span. The actual walking tour was about an hour and 20 minutes, and then we spent 40 minutes just listening to stories in, I guess, a room that they own near the vaults. I think it was really fun and just a fun evening activity if you were looking for things to do here. How is it, Ian?
Not bad.
Ian says none of the stories are real, but to be honest, I hope none of them real, otherwise I can't sleep tonight. We are walking around Dean Village now, but it's drizzling pretty hard, and I think it's gonna start raining soon, but since it's our last day we have to go see it, and I'll play a few clips on the village itself. Behind me is the famous view you get from Dean Village. It's kind of raining and grey now, but on a sunny day I can see why and how this is going to be so beautiful. But let's just keep walking around the village and checking out more sights, and then we're going to head to the Museum of Modern Art. This is a bridge that you can cross, and we're going to go on the water of Leith Walkway. Walking along.
There is a life I lead in the city, where we cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by.
Oh my gosh. I think we have to trek all the way up. We had to hike up a lot of stairs to get here from the river path. I'm so unfit. Since it's our last day, we have to go see it. Everything is gonna be alright. We made it to the Museum of Modern Art, and we dropped our stuff off at the lockers, which cost £1 each. But it was so worth it because now we don't have our coats and it's pretty warm in here. But yeah, let's go check the museum out.
I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on. Put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all.
Modern 2 is currently closed, and the last I checked it would be open on the 29th of April. But you can still walk the grounds around the gallery if you wanted to. And there's not that much out here, but it's just, I guess, nice to take a stroll around. Hopefully it'll be open soon and you'll be able to check out the exhibits and Modern 2. It's a great. We're walking from the Museum of Modern Art to the Stockbridge area, and we're taking the path through Dean Village, and then you arrive to this area where there's such huge arches behind me. It's pretty cool, and it's a really nice walk among the greenery, so I'd highly recommend it if you're coming to Dean Village to just take this path towards the arches and then head to Stockbridge, where we're gonna grab some coffee.
Pairing with the lighted homes when I return from my spinning room.
We're at Multrees Walk right now, and it's a place with a lot of luxury stores, so if you're looking to buy something from there, this is the place to go. There's also a really huge mall in St. James Quarter where you have all the basic shops like Zara, Reese, Tommy Hilfiger, and you can come here to do, I guess, more casual shopping. We're now at the National Gallery Portraits Museum. Entrance is free and it looks so beautiful. This is the entranceway. Let's go explore.
I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Time to study.